Blessings. I just want to do a quick um, business discovery in my business ideas and my things that I'm trying to run. Just so people think that if they're generating more income than me right now, that's just a temporary problem. If you're doing things like saying you're making a certain type of music and you're not doing it for the love, and you all you care about is to make money, drive around in expensive cars and dollar, that's you. I'm a person that is a genius. I do multiple things. I do music, yes, and I do music just to make money off of it. I don't try to make deals with anybody else, and it's your the high probability that if you really are trying to do something with me in music, you're probably going to have to make a deal with me. I'm not just gonna probably do it for free because the things I'm doing where I'm just using the churches, I'm really circulating them. I'm giving that away for free, and people are really playing those because I see the downloads. Anyways, let me show you what domain investment is. When I call out and I just simply ask for your support and your reliability. Domain investing, also known as domaining, is the practice of buying and selling domain names for profit, similar to real estate investments, where investors acquire digital land domain names with the goal of selling them later for a higher price. They can include finding undervalued domain names, developing them, simply holding them for future appreciation. Some people don't know that some people are just gold mines and just assets, even though they're not generating income right now. Simply being a person that doesn't try to take advantage of them and invest in them and treating them like a good human being. Like a person like Solomon would be a worth of wisdom, but always wouldn't be asking people for anything but simple donations. All I'm asking you is for time to be a fan, and then I'll come up with things that support you later and help you later. That's all I'm doing. That's what a domain investing is. So here goes a domain name. The fine art guy sells for $1,500,000 right now, and they're asking for there's zero bids, and it's not telling you how long the bids are right now. But that's the appraisal right now. Fine art guy. Hypermart art is selling for $1,500,000. Artsy houses is selling for $1,500,000, and those do um expensive things where people will have to develop those things. Usually, the people are going to be it's a service probably going that's going to be given to people. Now, on the other hand, I'm not running around telling how much my domain names are worth, or how much I am worth in assets. When I'm asking you is to be a fan. That's all I'm asking you is to be a fan. I'm very good at finding undervalued things. I find undervalued women that I love or that are girlfriends that can do amazing things that will help me out in the future. That's how I look for women when I try to date women. I don't try to take advantage of them. I look for women that are undervalued that I can boost confidence that will help me. Jamaicans United last was selling for $25,000. I did some a business secret and got it back for $10. Now I can sell Jamaicans United for basically $25,000 to an average person, or I can contact the Jamaican government, the JLP or the PMP, and off tell them I got a site that you can use for your new campaign to certain people, particularly, or for the party particularly, or a company that wants to do something where they call themselves Jamaicans United, or I can literally mind Jamaicans United, where I start a company. I can start a simple nonprofit and have that be the booster of marketing income and call it Jamaicans United. I can start a company that does stuff for the Jamaican people in politics, and I can basically sell that for more money, basically, or I can just be generate income. That's an average person was can sell that back for $25,000. But if I mind Jamaicans United, I say I can make at least 5 million of a Jamaicans United, and if I sell it to the government, get 2 million probably from the government. Investment curator, that's an art idea also. Investing is like art also. That I'm not going to tell you how much that is worth. But if people are doing art and finance things are always worth money, more money, simple things like in, let's see how much finance domain names go for. Let's go auction and just go simply go finance, because finance is one of the number one money making fields. You got to know what the number one money making fields are. Let's go to price and go to the most expensive things. I'm selling investment curator. Let's see what the current bids are. Get a simple domain name, programming finance, sells for $5 million bidding right now. And that's a name that someone will hold and sell it for secretly. They won't tell who's bidding on it. They'll keep that at a price. And usually, a rich businessman will go over the other investors to get it. Stable banking, a good name like stable banking, it sells for 4,099,000, basically $99,000. I'm teaching you people. I'm a person. I don't need anything. All I need is your time and your special resources. And then you look at something, you see a undervalued gem that's worth so much more money. Then let's do my love is music. Let's see what music curator would. Let's go music. I got musiccurator.net. Let's see what that got. If I go music and go to most expensive bills, then you can see that most of the finance names are usually taken. Let's see. Music Loves Company sells for 3 million, and that's a .com. I have musiccurator.net, and the person is offering musicloves.com is selling for 3 million. But they won't show that in my inbox because I won't list my domains. I don't want people to know that. Well, I don't want people calling me, asking me. I want to use those and turn those into 30 million, 50 million, 100 plus million ideas. I don't want to be being bugged by some rich investor that's going to take advantage of me. So my domain names are not going to be listed on bids. Let's just go all the way down to the 500,000 ideas. Creative FM music, F music sells for $685,000. Just .com. I have musiccurator.net. Which one sounds more like a brand you can remember and you can showcase? And would which one sounds basically like McDonald's or Disney most, or the one that sounds like Spotify the most? That's F music. I have music curator. You got Spotify, which is a difficult. I'm not trying to start a complex company like Spotify, but I'm trying to generate something that's going to generate money for a lot of people to make money. It won't probably be a like eight nine $800 billion idea like Spotify, but that can be $100 million idea a year in profits. And the average person that gets to be a part of it, basically, they'll make probably no less than a hundred or 200 million a year, if I feel like being generous. Or they can just let me do all the work, and basically, I'll worry about just helping some kids go to college, or just paying some lawyers for some people that are too poor to afford it, that are appreciated later on. Then simple people that's making money and be blessed, saying that they're blessed by God and praising God, and they can see the opportunities and see the things in people, and see how this is my soulmate, and he is this, and my artist does this, and he makes money, this much money, and he drives a Benz, but you don't know what real value is. I'm showing you the evidence of what just.com names sell for. My brand is Jason Lofters. Also, you think that my brand is, even though it's uh, a Christian name, Jewish name, and Jason means healer, you think that it won't sell for that much also. But the way I work, and you let me be successful, Jason Lofters, if somebody spells my name, is only selling for 1 cent. Jason Lofters me is only selling for that much. But if you go in my name, the way I market myself, I'm not going to be a messed up brand. When I do music, you can make fun of me and talk about the way I make my music and who I am as a person, how I'm not wearing expensive clothes and I can afford this, and I'm passing out certain things that are not expensive. I'm not giving you a good looking business card. I'm simply giving you Christ like personality. I'm simply just giving you Christ like personality. Investment Curator, musiccurator.net, Jason Lofters, adversitydiary.com, Area Social Club, Jamaicans United, Poetry Curator. How much you think Poetry Curator is worth? Think about it. When I just saw it, the Poetry Curator sounds like ABC News. It sounds better than Random House. It sounds better than the New York Times. Poetry Curator, that's like saying the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal. That just got a brand protected factor to it. Jason Lofters, on the other hand, I'm going to make sure that just that name, just the name Jason Lofters, I'm going to make sure that's worth millions. I'm going to make sure when I'm gone, instead of it is listed that at least one person an hour, which I know that's the only people that get directed. These are all the people that's coming to my site an hour, hourly. They can't detect some of them where they're coming from, the locations. But these are all just some of the people that's coming to my site. IP addresses an hour. How much people download your music that day? Not that much people, and I'm giving my music away for free. And these are just some of the people that's coming to my site an hour. Each hour. Not a stream every week. or two streams are we? How much my domain is worth?